Top 7 worst breakfast to diabetes. Must avoid at all cost. Think breakfast is harmless. Think again. Some of your favorite breakfast foods could be doing more harm than good, especially if you have diabetes. We've all heard it. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. But for people with diabetes, it's not just about eating anything, it's about eating the right foods. The wrong choices can send your blood sugar soaring, putting your health at risk. So what should you avoid at all costs? Today we're diving into the top 7 worst breakfast foods for diabetes that you need to steer clear of, and what to eat instead to keep your blood sugar steady and your heart healthy. Let's get into it. Number 1. Sausage and eggs. You might think sausage and eggs are a good choice for a low-carb breakfast, but there's more to consider than just carbs. While this meal can keep you feeling full, it can also raise your risk of heart disease, especially if you have diabetes. Here's why. Sausage is packed with saturated fat, and too much of it can increase your cholesterol levels. People with diabetes are already at a higher risk for heart disease, so it's crucial to be mindful of what you eat. The American Heart Association recommends lowering saturated fat intake to help protect your heart and lower your cholesterol. Saturated fat can be sneaky. It's often found in foods we think are harmless. And while eggs are a great source of protein, when paired with sausage, they can lead to an unhealthy combination of fats that could negatively affect your blood sugar and heart health. So, what should you eat instead? A veggie omelet is a great choice. You'll still get the protein from the eggs, but now you're adding fiber and essential minerals from vegetables like spinach, peppers, or mushrooms. Not only does this make the meal lower in saturated fat, but it also boosts the nutritional value. The fiber in the vegetables helps slow down the absorption of sugar, which can keep your blood sugar levels more stable. If you're worried about missing out on flavor, don't be. You can add a sprinkle of cheese or some herbs like basil or oregano to make the omelet more delicious without adding extra saturated fat. Plus, you're getting a much-needed dose of vitamins and minerals that are great for overall health. Making this simple swap can have a big impact on your health. By choosing a veggie omelet over sausage and eggs, you're giving your body a much healthier start to the day. Not only will you feel better, but you'll be helping to manage your diabetes and protect your heart. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that all breakfast foods are created equal, but when you have diabetes, the right choices are even more important. A balanced meal with protein, fiber, and healthy fats is key to keeping your blood sugar steady and your heart happy. By making small changes, you can help improve your long-term health. So, next time you're planning breakfast, think twice before reaching for that sausage and eggs. A veggie-packed omelet could be just the change you need to start your day on the right foot. Number 2. Sugary cereals. It's tempting to grab a bowl of cereal in the morning. Quick, easy, and often marketed as a healthy option, right? But if you have diabetes, sugary cereals can actually be one of the worst breakfast choices you can make. Many of these cereals are loaded with sugar, and it's easy to go over the recommended serving size without realizing it. Even those labeled as high fiber often have more sugar than you might think. The result? A spike in your blood sugar levels, which can be dangerous for managing diabetes. Private practice dietitian Melissa Halas, MARDNCDE, warns that cereals with high sugar content can cause your blood sugar to rise quickly, leading to energy crashes later in the day. That means you could feel sluggish and have a harder time managing your diabetes. Not to mention, the extra sugar can contribute to weight gain, making it harder to keep your blood sugar level stable. Instead of reaching for that sugary cereal, try a much healthier option, overnight oats. They're easy to make, full of fiber, and won't cause your blood sugar to spike. Here's how you can make them. Take 1/2 cup of milk, or a dairy-free alternative like almond or oat milk, and soak it with whole oats overnight in the fridge. The next morning, add a serving of fruit, a handful of nuts, and a sprinkle of cinnamon for extra flavor and health benefits. Not only does this breakfast option help regulate your blood sugar, but it's also packed with nutrients that keep you feeling full and energized throughout the morning. The oats provide fiber, which helps slow the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream. The nuts add healthy fats and protein, which help keep you satisfied for longer. And the fruit? It's a natural source of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that support overall health. Making the switch from sugary cereals to overnight oats can be a game changer for your blood sugar control. This simple change can help prevent those dangerous spikes and crashes that make managing diabetes so challenging. Plus, overnight oats are a great way to get a balanced breakfast with fiber, protein, and healthy fats, all of which are essential for maintaining stable blood sugar levels. With diabetes, it's all about making smart food choices. Sugary cereals might seem like an easy option, but they can lead to more harm than good. By choosing overnight oats, you're giving your body a nutritious, balanced start to the day that will help keep your blood sugar steady and your energy levels up. Number 3. Sweetened yogurts. Yogurt can be a great breakfast option, but if you're not careful, it can also be one of the worst choices for people with diabetes. Many flavored yogurts, especially those with fruit added, can be packed with added sugars. This extra sugar can cause a rapid spike in your blood sugar levels, which is something you want to avoid when managing diabetes. Even though yogurt provides protein and some beneficial probiotics, the added sugars can undo its benefits, making it a tricky choice for breakfast. The natural sugar found in yogurt, called lactose, can already contribute to a rise in blood sugar. So when you add extra sweeteners or fruit flavors, you're essentially loading up on sugar without even realizing it. This can make it harder to manage your blood sugar levels, especially if you're trying to keep them steady throughout the day. As a general rule, it's best to avoid sweetened yogurts that come pre-mixed with sugar or flavored syrups. Instead of reaching for that sweetened yogurt, try switching to plain yogurt. Plain yogurt has no added sugar, and it still provides the protein and probiotics your body needs. But here's the trick. If you need a little sweetness, you can add your own. A drizzle of honey, a sprinkle of cinnamon, or some fresh or frozen fruit can add just the right amount of flavor without the sugar overload. For an extra crunch, top your yogurt with sliced almonds, sunflower seeds, or even stir in some peanut or almond butter for added healthy fats and protein. If you're really craving a flavored yogurt, there are some options on the market that are made with alternative sweeteners that won't spike your blood sugar. These yogurts are a better option if you're not quite ready to go for plain yogurt just yet. But remember, always check the labels to make sure they don't have added sugars or artificial sweeteners that could cause issues with your blood sugar control. Choosing plain yogurt over sweetened versions can make a huge difference in how your body responds. By avoiding added sugars, you're helping to prevent those dangerous blood sugar spikes that can make managing diabetes more difficult. Plus, by adding your own flavor with fresh fruit or healthy toppings, you're getting a more balanced meal that's packed with protein, fiber, and healthy fats. This will help you feel full longer and keep your blood sugar levels more stable throughout the morning. Number 4. Sugary pastry. We've all been there, walking past a bakery and seeing those tempting donuts, croissants, cinnamon buns, and bear claws. They look so delicious, right? But for people with diabetes, these sugary pastries are a breakfast choice you should avoid at all costs. Why? Because they're loaded with added sugars and refined carbs that can cause a dangerous spike in your blood sugar levels. This sudden surge can make it harder to control your diabetes and leave you feeling sluggish. But that's not all. These pastries are often high in saturated fat, too, which is another problem. Saturated fats are linked to an increased risk of heart disease. And since people with diabetes are already at a higher risk for heart problems, it's important to limit foods that are high in these unhealthy fats. So, while that cinnamon roll might seem like a sweet treat, it's actually setting you up for a blood sugar roller coaster and potentially harming your heart health. Amy Goodson, a registered dietitian, suggests a much better option to kickstart your day: a warm bowl of oatmeal with peanut butter. This combination provides you with fiber and protein, which are essential for stabilizing your blood sugar levels and keeping your energy steady throughout the morning. Pair it with a glass of milk for extra protein, and you've got a breakfast that will keep you full and satisfied without the sugar crash. If you're craving something savory, scrambled eggs with whole grain toast and Greek yogurt is another great option. This meal gives you protein from the eggs and yogurt, along with fiber from the whole grains, which helps slow down digestion and prevents those sharp blood sugar spikes. By starting your day with a balanced meal, you're setting your body up for success, keeping your blood sugar levels in check and giving yourself the energy you need to power through the day. We get it. Sometimes you just want to indulge in a pastry. If that's the case, don't feel like you have to cut it out completely. Instead, try saving half for later and pairing it with a protein, like Greek yogurt or an unsweetened latte. This way, the protein will help slow down the sugar absorption and prevent your blood sugar from spiking too quickly. The goal of breakfast is to set your blood sugar on a stable path for the day. By choosing foods with protein and fiber, like oatmeal, eggs, and Greek yogurt, you're giving your body the right fuel it needs to keep blood sugar levels steady. Pastries, on the other hand, offer little to no protein and are packed with sugar and unhealthy fats, making them a poor choice for anyone with diabetes. Are these foods surprising you so far? If you're finding this eye-opening, just wait until we reveal the #1 worst breakfast food for diabetics. It's something many people eat every day without realizing the harm. Stick around, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you're learning something new. Number 5. Stack of pancakes. Who doesn't love a big stack of pancakes dripping with butter and maple syrup? It's a classic breakfast that feels indulgent and comforting. But if you have diabetes, this might be one of the worst choices you can make. Why? The carbs in the pancakes and syrup can cause a rapid rise in your blood sugar levels, and there's very little fiber to slow down that process. To make matters worse, that large portion of butter on top adds a hefty dose of saturated fat, which can increase your risk of heart disease, something you definitely want to avoid if you have diabetes. The truth is, while pancakes may taste great, they don't do much for your blood sugar control. The simple carbs from the syrup and pancakes are absorbed quickly into your bloodstream, causing a sharp spike in your glucose levels. And that's not even considering the added fat, which doesn't help either. For people with diabetes, keeping blood sugar levels steady is key, and a sugary, buttery stack of pancakes just doesn't cut it. So, what's the better option? Instead of going for a giant stack of pancakes, try making 1 or 2 smaller 4-inch whole wheat pancakes. Whole wheat pancakes are a much better choice because they contain more fiber, which helps slow down the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream. Top them with fresh fruit like berries or sliced bananas, and add a tablespoon of peanut or almond butter for some healthy fats and protein. This combination will not only taste great but also keep your blood sugar levels in check, providing you with steady energy throughout the morning. The key to managing diabetes is balancing your meals with the right combination of nutrients. Protein and fiber are your best friends when it comes to stabilizing blood sugar. The fiber in whole grains and fruit helps slow digestion, while the protein in nuts like peanut butter helps keep you full longer. Together, they create a balanced breakfast that supports blood sugar control and helps you avoid those dangerous spikes that can come from sugary foods like traditional pancakes. If you can't resist pancakes, this healthier version is the perfect compromise. You get to enjoy a classic breakfast, but in a way that's much friendlier to your blood sugar and heart health. And remember, making small changes to your diet can have a big impact on how you feel and how well you manage your diabetes. Number 6. Freshly juiced fruit. We've all been told that fruit juice is healthy, especially if it's fresh or homemade, right? It seems like a great choice to start your day. After all, it's made from fruit, and fruit is good for you. But here's the thing. If you have diabetes, freshly juiced fruit may not be the best option. Even though it's natural, fruit juice can be loaded with sugar and carbs, and it's missing something important: fiber. Take orange juice, for example. 1 cup, 8 ounces, contains 28 grams of carbs, 22 grams of sugar, and absolutely no fiber. That's almost as much sugar as a can of soda. The lack of fiber means the sugar is absorbed quickly into your bloodstream, causing a spike in blood sugar. And because juice doesn't fill you up the way whole fruit does, you'll likely feel hungry again soon after. This is a big problem for anyone with diabetes who needs to keep their blood sugar levels stable throughout the day. So, what should you do if you love the taste of juice? The key is to stick with whole fruits. Whole fruits contain fiber, which helps slow down the digestion of sugar, keeping your blood sugar levels steady. If you still want juice, try limiting it to just 4 ounces and adding water or seltzer to increase the volume without adding too many carbs. This way, you can enjoy a refreshing drink, but without the big blood sugar spike. Eating whole fruits is always a better choice because of the fiber content. Fiber helps regulate blood sugar by slowing down how quickly sugar enters your bloodstream. This is especially important for people with diabetes who need to be mindful of how quickly their blood sugar rises. Plus, fiber helps you feel full, so you're less likely to snack on unhealthy foods later. If you really enjoy juice, try a small portion and mix it with water or sparkling water to make it go further. But remember, the best way to start your day is with whole fruits and vegetables, packed with nutrients and fiber that will support your blood sugar control and overall health. Number 7. Breakfast bar. Breakfast bars are often marketed as a quick, easy, and convenient solution for busy mornings, but they might be doing more harm than good, especially if you have diabetes. At first glance, they seem like a healthy option. After all, they're sold as breakfast food, right? But the truth is, many breakfast bars are loaded with sugar and carbs, often as much as a candy bar. Despite their fruity flavors, they typically contain very little real fruit and are made with refined grains that cause your blood sugar to spike quickly. Here's why that's a problem. When you eat a breakfast bar packed with sugar and refined carbs, your blood sugar levels rise fast. This sudden spike can leave you feeling tired and sluggish later on, and over time, it can make it harder to manage your diabetes. Plus, the lack of fiber and protein in most breakfast bars means they won't keep you full for long, leaving you craving something else before too long. If you're craving something quick and easy in the morning, there are better options out there. Try overnight oats or baked oatmeal that you can reheat quickly. These choices are packed with fiber, which helps slow down sugar absorption and keeps your blood sugar stable. You can even add some nuts or seeds for extra protein, which will help keep you full longer. If you still want a grab-and-go option, look for granola bars or energy bars that are lower in sugar and higher in protein. Many brands now offer bars that are specifically designed to be diabetes-friendly, with less sugar and more nutrients. Just be sure to read the labels carefully to avoid hidden sugars and unhealthy fats. Choosing the right breakfast can set the tone for your whole day, especially if you have diabetes. A breakfast bar might seem convenient, but it's not worth the blood sugar spike. By switching to options like overnight oats or a better-for-you granola bar, you're giving your body the fuel it needs to start the day strong and keep your blood sugar in check. So, there you have it, 7 of the worst breakfast foods for diabetes that you absolutely must avoid. These seemingly innocent options can send your blood sugar levels soaring and make managing your diabetes much harder. But don't worry, there are plenty of delicious and healthy alternatives to keep you energized and in control. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to leave a comment below and share your thoughts. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video packed with tips to help you manage your diabetes. And make sure to check out our other videos for more health tips and tricks. Thank you for watching our video today. If you found this video helpful, please drop a like and subscribe button to support us. We truly appreciate you support, and it will motivate us to continue make more information video to help you all. Thank you, and goodbye.